Have you ever felt so overwhelmed by the storms of life that all you wanted to do was hide? I think we all have. It's a natural instinct to seek shelter when the wind howls and the rain pours down, both literally and metaphorically. But today, I want to share a story about a different kind of response. A story about a tiny creature with an immense spirit. Imagine a forest, ancient and sprawling. The sky, once a brilliant blue, begins to churn. It darkens to a bruised purple, and the air grows heavy and still. The first drops of rain are fat and cold, hitting the leaves like tiny drum beats. Soon, the wind joins in, a low moan that quickly escalates into a furious shriek. Trees that have stood for centuries bend and groan under the assault. Thunder cracks overhead, so loud it feels like the sky itself is splitting apart. And lightning flashes, illuminating the chaos in stark, terrifying white. In this tempest, every creature in the forest reacts with fear. The deer, usually so graceful, bolt for the thickest part of the woods. The rabbits, their hearts pounding against their ribs, dive deep into their burrows, pulling soil over the entrances. The squirrels scramble into the hollows of ancient oaks, and even the mighty bear, the king of the forest, retreats into the quiet darkness of its cave, waiting for the fury to pass. The world falls silent, save for the roar of the storm. All life has gone into hiding, surrendering to the overwhelming power of nature. All, except for one. Perched on a trembling branch, exposed to the wind and the rain, is a small sparrow. It's so tiny, you'd think a single gust could send it tumbling into the chaos below. Its feathers are soaked, plastered to its small frame, but it isn't cowering. It isn't trying to hide. Instead, this little sparrow is doing something utterly astonishing. It's singing. Its song is not loud or defiant. It's a simple, clear melody, a thread of silver sound woven into the storm's brutal tapestry. It's a song that seems impossibly fragile, yet it persists, unwavering. It rises and falls with the gusts of wind, a tiny, constant beacon of life in a world consumed by turmoil. A wise old owl, tucked away safely in the hollow of a massive tree, peeks out. He has seen many storms over his long life, but he has never seen anything like this. Curiosity piqued, he hoots out over the wind, his voice a low, questioning call. "Little bird, what are you doing? Are you mad? The sky is falling, the world is ending. Take shelter before you are swept away." The sparrow pauses its song for a moment, turning its small head towards the owl. Its eyes, like tiny black beads, are bright and clear, showing no sign of fear. It chirps back, its voice carried on the wind, clear and true. "I know the storm is powerful." It sings. "I can feel the wind and the rain, and yes, I am afraid. My heart is beating as fast as my wings in flight." The sparrow continues, "But I also know that this storm will pass. The sun will return, and the forest will be calm once more. My song is not for the storm, it's for me. It reminds me that even as the world rages, I am still here. I am still alive. My song is my hope, and I will not let the storm silence it." The old owl is stunned into silence. He watches the sparrow as it turns back to face the wind and resumes its song. That small, persistent melody seems to change something in the air. It doesn't stop the storm, of course. The wind still howls and the rain still falls. But now, there's something else present amidst the chaos. A note of courage, a flicker of defiance. The song is a testament to the fact that even in the darkest of times, life and hope can endure. This story, simple as it is, carries a profound message for all of us. We all face storms in our lives. They might be financial troubles, health crises, relationship problems, or periods of deep uncertainty and fear where it feels like the world is collapsing around us. Our natural instinct is to hide, to shut down, to wait for it all to be over. And sometimes, taking shelter is necessary and wise. But what if, like the sparrow, we found our song in the middle of the storm? What is your song? It's that thing that reminds you of who you are, beyond your circumstances. It's the part of you that remains untouched by the chaos. For some, it might be their creativity, painting, writing, or playing music. For others, it might be connecting with loved ones, sharing stories and laughter even when things are tough. It could be prayer or meditation, a quiet practice that centers the soul. It could be acts of kindness, helping others even when you're struggling yourself. It could be learning something new, focusing your mind on growth. Your song is your personal expression of hope. It's the action you take that declares, "I am more than this storm. I am still here, and I am still alive." Singing in the storm doesn't mean you're not afraid. The sparrow admitted its fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it. It's choosing to focus on what you can control: your spirit, your hope, your song, when everything else feels out of control. It's about finding that inner strength to keep your own light burning, no matter how fiercely the winds blow. Think about it. When we face our fears with our own unique song, we not only strengthen ourselves, but we can also inspire others. Just as the owl was moved by the sparrow, our courage can be a beacon for those around us who are also weathering their own storms. It's a reminder that they are not alone and that hope is possible. So, the next time you find yourself in a storm, when you feel the urge to hide and wait for it to pass, remember the little sparrow. Acknowledge your fear, but don't let it be the only voice you hear. Find your song. What is it that makes you feel alive? What is that one small act of hope you can perform? Do that. Do it with all your heart. Let your song ring out, not to challenge the storm, but to remind yourself of the unshakable, resilient, and beautiful spirit that lives within you. Because the storm will always pass, but your song, your hope can be eternal. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this time with me. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more stories and reflections. I'd love to hear in the comments below what is your song in the storm. Take care and be well.